Hello, 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 hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning, morning. Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hey y'all, it's Montina here. Hello to my awesome, amazing women over 40. Yeah, and I'm on a mission to help y'all get and stay married if you so choose. Or let me just put it like this. Hello to my awesome women over 40, close to 50, like me. Y'all know I'm on a mission to help y'all get and stay married if you so choose. If you don't want to be married, girl, I can't blame you. Listen, I'm going to discuss some things in this video that need to be heard, understood, and shared. And hello, I have not been live for a while, but I'm out of town exercising and I have some things on my brain. Hey, Bridget, it's been a long time. So, y'all know I recently went to Cancun. I've been a lot of places, went to India. In the last 30 days, let's go 60 days. I've been to India, Cancun, New Orleans, Texas. I want to say I've been in the Carolinas. Y'all, I be gone, okay? I be living my best life. I ain't going back and forth with y'all ninjas. So, while I was exercising, I always have a lot on my mind, but I have a private group called the Happy Wife Project. And you can join and be a free member. You can pay and give one of the tiers. But it's where I share a lot of additional information about marriage and marrying over 50. And one of the things I want to talk about today, there's a lot of pros and cons about marrying over 50. And I recently saw a divorce attorney was in my algorithms for whatever reason. He's popped up because I wouldn't watch him, but he's with another lady. And I thought, let me tune into this because I like to get the information to pass it along to all of you. And they were talking about how basically you should never marry over 50. And I disagree. And I want to talk about the good men, okay? There are, in my opinion, could be more, could be less, but there are like two types of good men, okay? There are the good men that marry when they're in their 20s or 30s. They marry young, they have their kids with their woman, their wife, and they do the right thing, okay? And then, for whatever reason, the woman is like, I don't want this anymore, so, or they decide to divorce. But most men that like being married. And this is what people aren't saying on the internet, especially, and I gotta center this around Black men, Black couples, Black love, because I don't know what goes on in anybody else's household. I'm not white, or Asian, or Hispanic, or Native American, or Indian, okay? So I think we have to look at these conversations for what they are. And in the Black community, we tended in our youth to favor marriage. It's just that many of us that are now in our 40s and 50s did not understand the impact of marriage. Nobody taught us about how important it was to stay married, because when you get to your freaking 40s and 50s, you're dealing with the second set of good men, right? The first set that married, right? They stayed in it or possibly divorced. There's a second set that are going to marry you if you so choose to get married because they like being married. There are some men that don't want to be out there with them hoish tendencies, and some women too, because y'all off the chain sometimes too. But you do you. I ain't talking about you right now. But that second set is going to marry. You have to pick the best. You have to decide what you're willing to put up with. You have to decide what your heart looks like. You have to decide the level of crazy, because they're all crazy. And this is what nobody on the internet is telling you for men over 50. Because now, he's amazing. These men, I don't know how y'all are walking around here single. I meet amazing men every day. I realized when my husband was like, yeah, I'm gonna put a ring on it. Because if he had not put a ring on it, somebody else would put a ring on it. And know what I know now that I teach y'all? Oh my God. I would never be out here running around single, because you don't have to be. It's a much easier life loving someone, being a nurturer, being kind, being feminine, being friendly, being interesting, being nice, being exciting, energetic, sexy, sassy, and trauma-free. But that second set has so much that comes along with it, because if they were a good man and they took care of that ex-wife, she getting out there like, oh shit, I don't have no options. Because most of the time, women don't have options because they have not kept up with their aesthetic, which is most important for a man. It just is what it is. They're not nice. I mean, a lot of women are just not nice. I hear how they talk to their men, and I'm like, oh, and that's in public. A lot of women aren't interesting. Hell, I don't like to be around a lot of women. They're weird. You can't even have a conversation outside of men. You can't have a conversation, like people can't have a conversation, I find, about politics, government, local, city. You know, I am an advocate in my community. I'm part of a lot of national organizations, and people are just, they're boring. They don't read books. They don't invest time in anything outside of entertainment. That is weird as you get older. You have no hobbies. I got picked up crocheting. I took my grandson to the library. I travel. I have different friend groups. So again, with these men, you have a second set of men, a second set of good men. I'm not talking about the ones that don't want to be married. Leave them alone. Don't even consider them. Don't even give them your time, your energy, your essence as a woman. But that second set, like I said, the reason why a lot of, and I see it more so in the white community, like, don't marry, don't marry. Because the women really, when they divorce their husbands, they take them to the bank. White women, they think different. They use their uteruses different. They take the men to the bank, okay? It just is what it is. But when you're marrying over 50, again, Black community, I'm centering this on Blackness because it's that important, okay? Because I'm going on the internet and I'm seeing these things that no one's talking about because the messages are sprinkle, sprinkle, whatever the case may be. But there is a real conversation to be had when you are struggling. Many of you are struggling. I was not struggling when I met my husband. I will never struggle in life. Why? Because I set myself up that way. I have a couple of degrees, I have a couple of financial streams. I understand politics, I understand government. I don't want to struggle financially. I would downsize my entire life, okay, to live in a studio apartment so I don't struggle. But moving it back to the men, you have to choose your heart, okay? You willing to deal with a man, the good man, like I said, that has a messy ex-wife? How they could have been divorced 20 years and she could be messy. Messy kids, because you're talking about grown people. Messy stepkids that are not blood related or grandkids. You have to start putting together a checklist, sis, because you are literally running out of time. And I'm meeting these 70 plus, 80 plus women that did not have, they ran out of options. They're like, I don't want a man. They ran out of options. See, there's a difference between running out of options, right, and not having options. My grandma 87 and she still got options. Twice widow. She kept herself together. Now she don't want no options because she don't want to be married again. But I'm just trying to tell you, are there the benefits? Yes. Because for some of you, marriage is the best option because there's going to be an epiphany. There's going to be a light bulb that pops off in your brain. You're going to say, you know what? You know, you're beautiful, you're kind, you're a nurturer. You got to pick and choose the right one. But the nice one that you want is still going to come with something. And like I said, it's probably not going to be him. He's going to have a level of crazy. But the external forces that you're going to deal with, that's where your challenges are going to come from. So put on some blinders, and I have to do that. This side of YouTube for me, with the Just Montina channel, is a new side of YouTube for me. And when I say side, I have another channel called Spark Wisdom, 40,000 subs, mostly business. And on this over here, because I've watched a lot of content to help all of you, and you know, I was like, this is weird. And you know, these are full-time people that sit in front of a camera with commentary. Like, I hate to say they don't have lives because they make money, but this is not the reality of the real world because I'm in it every day. I'm in elevators with men. I'm in the gym, not right now. I'm at a hotel in the gym. It's empty. I'm in the gyms with men, okay? I encounter men at the pickleball. I encounter men at community development events, NAACP, government events, political events, and you guys, you just see you're so central in like one thing that you do that you don't encounter great men. I would not be searching for a man online if I did it again, because I would go to my favorite restaurant. I'd talk to the bar, hey, when a good man coming in, when a nice looking man coming in, when this man coming in. I would go to community events. I would go to things that interest me. I would go to the library where I read. I would go to travel groups. I started some stand-up comedy, y'all. I would go to like open mic sessions. I would go where I would want to meet someone that was compatible with me. So I just want y'all to know, I'm cheering for your success. But some of y'all out here, you really would do much better with somebody that's kind and nice. He doesn't have to be, most of the time, even the men over 50 that are quote unquote rich, they don't want women their age anyway. And it's because they got better options. It is what it is, so what? But somebody on your level playing field that is like, damn, I just want a woman that don't want to use me. Damn, I just want a woman that's gonna be nice to me. And the men I've met, I'll say since I've got active in this like dating thing and marrying stuff and talking about it, all the men I've met cook, all of them. All of the men I've met, maybe I'd say about 75% do laundry. Like I thought my husband was the exception, he's not. These men like to cook, they like to clean, they like to do laundry, they like to take care of their household, they like to pay the bills. So the majority of the second set of good and maybe third set of good men, they like to take care of women because that's what they do. That's all they know. This younger generation of the 20 and 30-year-old men, they don't know that. Okay, and my son's in the Army. He's married, 20 years old. But the second generation, or this generation, they call the Z, they don't do that because that's just not how they were wired. But the men over 50, born in the 60s, oh my God, 50s and 60s, that's all they know is to be nurturers. So if you are a nice woman and you don't want to use nobody, like something happened, my husband and I ain't saying, what bank am I going to take him to? None, because it's not necessary. So I got other people coming in, so I'm going to go, but let me just see with y'all here. Hey, y'all, hello, hey, Ben. Let me see with comments. Hey, Bridget. Hey, Angela. What's up, y'all? I'll be taking care of my skin. I got my rollers in up here. I'm straight. A guy that has a crush on me is the same football team. Oh, well, yeah, Ben, it'd probably be a little weird, but you do you, honey. Yeah. Oh, I can, yep, Christy, work out. Because let me tell y'all, it makes you feel better, okay? Working out is for you. Because these men are crazy, but sometimes for you, like I have a lot going on too, okay? Business-wise, I'm running for office, for city council. You know, I'm doing, you know, I got kids, I got grandkids. I got life, my body's being weird. I don't want a menopause body, but my body is being weird, so all that good stuff. So I'm gonna run, so I'm not rude in the gym. But I just want y'all to know, again, there's a second set, but you have to put yourself out there, whether it's online, whether it's offline. Please stop listening to this narrative on the internet. There's no good men out here doing this. There are good men, and they want you. But they want the beautiful, nice, feminine, soft version of you. Go to therapy. Get a marriage counselor. Or maybe I can. They're talking to each other. Go and, you know, get your finances together. Be willing to share. Like my husband and I grew up an only child, but I love to share. And we have like this soap in the bathroom when we take a shower. And he has it in like this little plastic container, right? And I started using his soap. Like I have a bunch of different stuff. I have like, he had to build shelves in there. I am a girly girl. I got scrubs. I got everything, okay? Facial stuff, body stuff. I love it all, okay? I love taking showers and baths. So one day, he got me a little soap container. I said, what is this? He's like, so you have your own soap. I said, I don't want my own soap. I like using your soap. He was like, but sometimes it gets thin. So the next day I went in, he put my little soap container under the sink so I could share his soap. But I realized like, hey, he grew up different. He grew up in the projects. He had to, you know, they probably had to have all their bath stuff together and keep it together. It's not a big deal. Some of the things I do are annoying to him, but some of the things he does are annoying to me. But what are you willing to sacrifice to choose your heart for? Again, the men over 50 that are going to marry this are men that have already been married. It is proven in the book. The man, he founded Dreams for Success. The book is called, I think it's called Why Aren't You Still Married? If you're in my Happy Wife Project group, it's in there. If he's over 50 and he's ever married, he ain't marrying you. The likelihood of him marrying you is so low that I wouldn't even waste my time on it. 90% of the books, if not all, share that men over 50 don't marry if they've never been married. It's just they're not hardwired that way because they would have done it younger. But the men over 50 that want you, that's why I keep telling y'all this. They want you. They want you. I have men waiting in the wings. Like, I get a text out of nowhere, holidays. Hey, happy Thanksgiving. This one guy kept, I was like, this is weird. Like, every holiday, he don't miss a holiday, honey. And we played pickleball one time. Hey, let me know if you want to come play pickleball. And then I realized, like, he had a little crush on me. He said, I don't do that. I know, could I block his number? Yeah, but it's pickleball players. I don't even play it anymore. My ankle be hurting. But I'm telling you, they want you. Y'all be up on this internet. Say, I don't have Facebook. I only have LinkedIn, and I'm getting ready to delete next door because the racist on next door. But the men want you. Now, you may not want what options you have, because some of y'all think that you qualify for more than you really qualify for. And I can't really talk about a lot of what you qualify for, because last time I did that, somebody started sharing my video. I guess I got a hater, sent it to my husband or whatever, because he don't really follow this stuff. And he was a little upset. But men over 50 have Papa Bear bellies. And you do too, okay? Because I struggle with this damn little jelly belly. I'm a little thicker and like a little snicker. My little thighs I got a little junk in my trunk now that I'm getting older, okay? My husband loves me. I'm like, oh my God. But it's a woman thing. Some of y'all got missing teeth, okay? Some of y'all are going through menopause. I watched a man's video and talk about how mean his wife was. Some of y'all done had some surgeries. Some of y'all have been through some illnesses, cancer. Like, seriously, stop being so superficial. There are nice men. I wish that y'all could have come to Cancun, and I'm gonna do something stateside, but I wish you could hear my heart for you. I wish you could even see the men that are attracted and waiting for you, because they're in the wings waiting for me. So I'm like, oh, no. There's a whole group of women that are like this. They're like, where? I can't find them. So again, things that you should know before, I forget what the title was, but understand what type of relationship does he have with his ex or exes, if he has like, baby mamas. Some of them do. Children, ex-spouses. And when I say relationship, you might say, honey, he don't have a relationship. That's still a relationship. Are they on speaking terms? Does she control his life? Some of the stuff that I'm encountering, I'm like, this is weird. But I realize these exes are such bitter, B-I-T-C-H-S's, that they don't want another woman to come along and reap the benefits of what you're getting, because you're getting a softer version of him, meaning you're not getting he's probably a little mean, these older men are grumpy, but you're not getting that 20-year-old, 30-year-old version of him. Sierra's not getting that young version of Russell. Are you kidding me? She's getting the best version. And for some women, that's your worst fear. You've been with somebody so long, but she's going to reap the benefits, baby. Let her reap the benefits. Find you somebody else. Love on somebody else. Be kind. Give him the eye contact. Read the books. Do the work. Get in the gym. Get your mental together. The joy of the Lord is your strength. Okay? So I hope that helps. What else do you need to know? Talk to a divorce attorney. A divorce attorney, yes. You need to understand from a prenup standpoint if you need one or not. My husband, I had a house I built when I was 30. I had my first home already. I've been there and done that. I am not a very materialistic person like most people. I don't have overconsumption. My big thing is I like success, y'all, okay? Your girl likes success, okay? So I'm running for city council. I love doing videos like this. I like talking to you. I really sincerely like you. I really do. Okay, when I'm not on here, I just be like, oh my God. I'm tired of women attacking me in comments on my videos because they don't want to be kind and nice, and I don't want a man. Well, go someplace else. Seriously, I like talking about men. I love men. I love being married. I want to talk about unicorns and rainbows. I don't want a trauma bond. Okay, it's hard out here as it is, but I've never been a materialistic person. So my husband moved me in his home. It's his home. And when people, it's your home too. It's his home. Something happened, I don't have his home. It's his home. I understand the assignment on this, okay? We have vehicles we purchase together. We have things we purchase together. Because I wouldn't want to come in and he'd be like, well, your business is my business. That's not fair. And some of the things I hear you gotta be fair, y'all. You got to be a person of integrity. I hope that you're a person of integrity. All right. Things you built together are yours in that marriage. What else? So he moved me into his home. We have, like I said, assets and things we've grown together. Pretty much he lets me do what I want. I travel, I go. Well, Montina, I want someone I travel with. Well, most women do, but I'm gonna tell y'all, when I came back from India, the woman whose husband went with us, the two women, they were just like, I was kind of thinking like, I don't know. Cause you move different as a woman. You do things different. I ain't saying it ain't nice. I've traveled with my husband, but like even today, I'm kind of doing what I want to do. So you have to pick what type of companion you want. I just wish I would sit down and take this seriously. Like, what kind of companion? And do you want a man or a woman companion? Some of y'all want women. And that's okay. Maybe not romantically, but like, you might need to say, you know what, I don't think I want to live with a man the rest of my life. But at least get a woman where y'all are roommates like the Golden Girls and split the damn bills. Okay? Some of y'all can't afford to live by yourselves. So, get a prenup or talk with a divorce attorney and know what your options are. I have a business. There's some things I'm doing as it relates to some big things. And I've had to have some real conversations, and we decided, well, I'll leave what we decided personal to us. What else is important? Oh, God, y'all got to understand these kids. Your kids may or may not like him. They may start off liking him and not like him. They may start off not liking him and like him. His kids may or may not like you. His kids may be using him and doing certain things. You have to learn how to be quiet. Y'all talk too much. You have too many opinions about other people's business. My therapist had to tell me, you more concerned about a certain situation than he is. Mind your business. I had to learn how to mind my business. I have no say-so whatsoever as it relates to any of his kids or any of his situations. That is his business. Why? Because we're in our 40s and 50s. This stuff been going on forever. What am I gonna do? I'm about to come in and regulate? Get out of here. My husband had to learn how to mind his business. My son was acting like a monkey when I met my husband. But there's some things that happened early on that I should have kept to myself. Some of y'all need therapy. That's why I recommend therapy, because you talk too much. You're oversharing things that happened in your past with him that you should not be sharing. And I'm not talking about like sexual abuse and stuff like that. Some of them you need to unpack with a therapist. I'm talking about maybe some between your ex and your kids, and get a therapist, sis. That's what I'm telling y'all. Y'all got so many issues. Because I've been around, sometimes when I'm around my little friend group I go out with sometime and they talk, I just go, oh my God. Just nothing substantive. Just chatter. Other than, like, think of living a blissful life. I call mine blissfully boring. Just think of, I just want to be happy. You can be happy. You can be joyful. You can be kind. I want him to go to church with me. Hey, I want my husband to go to church with me too. He don't go. What, I'm not going to go? I go by myself. So, again, there are a lot of things I can unpack with all of you. But I'm going to go. And I'm going to enjoy the rest of my almost done work. Oh, I think I'm supposed to be in my cool down. And maybe lift a little bit. I try to do the little medicine ball. Get in the gym. Y'all know y'all like to eat. Get in the gym even more. Get you some group training. Get around people. Get your hair done. Figure out a style for you. Oh, and don't let me get on the wigs and stuff, y'all. Y'all men like what they like. Okay? Come on, y'all. Get your little dainty jewelry. Wear something cute. You know, even in the gym, I got my little dainty jewelry up. I got these are the little rollers for my hair. See? These are little rollers. Little satin rollers. And I'll take my hair. Y'all know I'm a straight natural now. I'll cut off a bunch of it, growing it back. And that's how I roll it. Okay, now if you have to have a wig on because medical issues, it's different. But some of y'all don't have medical issues. And the men don't like it. So I'm cheering for your success. There are good men, and for my men that be watching my videos, hey y'all, y'all better stop listening to this foolishness online too. Where people are like, no, you shouldn't get married. Y'all are encountering some good women, okay? Y'all better do like my husband did, scoop them up, because they literally are 1 in a million. The good women at your age, in your 50s and 60s, you don't have options. You think you have options. Well, what you think a 20-year-old woman wants you? Okay, a 40 and 50-year-old woman wants to love you, wants to be a companion to, wants to be good to you. So you better be good to her, okay? Don't be running around here. And then how much sex can you have? Y'all have never taken, like, in college, I took an AIDS class. An AIDS class. You can sleep with one person that's up with 5 people, that's up with 5 people, that's up with one person, and that's already in the 20s and 30s, at least up to the hundreds. Are y'all not scared of your penis falling off? I don't know. Maybe they don't show that health part in class anymore with cauliflower on the penises and stuff. In my youth, they did. But y'all, these spiritual ties, at some point in time, these men over 50, y'all sex game ain't the same anyway. Give it up. Get you somebody nice and figure this life out together. I'm cheering for y'all. I promise you I am. So that's it, y'all. live from Texas, y'all. You have an amazing rest of the day. Maybe I'll come back with some lives in the new year. I don't know. I'm tired of these women online attacking me. I'm just trying to help you. Because had I known what I know now, boy, my life would look very different. But I know what I know now, and you have to choose your heart. There ain't no way. My husband would have to divorce me. And I promise you, I've told him some things too where, don't get me wrong, we have challenges, external. But I told him I ain't going nowhere, and I mean it. I love him, and I want to be good to him. I do, but I ain't, listen, ain't no paperwork getting filed over here. Y'all better figure this thing out, okay? All right, so if you have questions, join the Happy Wife Project. Go to thehappywifeproject.com, and I'll see y'all later. Thanks for joining, y'all. Bye.